What's up, guys? Welcome, fight fans, and we're back at it with another edition of Round One Sports TV. Man, I tried to upload a video and it just wouldn't let me do it. I don't know what's going on with the system today. Usually, the way I do it, but apparently, some more guidelines and restrictions have been set on my channel. I don't know what's going on, right? So I'm like, hey, it is what it is. I'm just gonna do my video. I'll just do it live, whatever, right? So what's up, Danny? Thank you for checking in. What's up, my brother? How you doing out there? I'm about to get this little video started right now. So we're just gonna let a couple people just tune in right here and we're gonna get this started. But we got a lot to talk about right now. I want to talk about that Teofimo Lopez little conversation with Keyshawn Davis in the side and what Teofimo Lopez said about Puerto Rican fighters. Oh, you better believe we're going to talk about that, right? On top of that, I want to talk about Tank Davis right now and some of the things that are being thrown around about Tank Davis and what's being said and put the kind of disrespect that's being put on the man's name. You know, we're gonna have to clear up Tank's name, but at the same time, we're gonna have to address some shit that's going on with Mr. Tank Davis. Okay, so let's get this video popping off right now. So I'm just like I said, I just wanted to come on and make a little video. Okay, well, Tank Davis has been all over social media, in recent days, and leading into this Connor Ben situation where he's going back on Twitch with Connor Ben now. Rumors are saying right now that there's almost a possibility that a fight is being negotiated between Tank Davis and Connor Ben, which is outrageous, right? Because Tank Davis was offered the most money he would have ever made in his career up to date. They offered him, I think it was 30 to 40 million dollars guaranteed to fight Devin Haney. Them Saudis is offering him this money, right? Okay. He turned that fight down. Okay. And a lot of people are starting to question Tank Davis. And like, is he scared of Devin Haney? Is he ducking Devin Haney? Now they're trying to throw salt on my man's name, Tank Davis. Well, I'm here to tell you and let you in on a little bit of insight here at Round One Sports Talk. And we're going to let you know what kind of I feel that's going on behind the scenes right now with Devin Haney and Tank Davis. Okay, this is what's going on, in my opinion, right? We have to keep it in mind that boxing is a global sport. I've said this before and I'm going to keep reintegrating it, right? I don't believe the Americans are so quick to want to take out the Americans. Do you understand? Right? I don't think Tank Davis and Devin Haney, right? I think they're two pit bulls. Devin Haney and Tank Davis, they're just being themselves. But their handlers and management behind the scenes, they know what time it is. They don't got time to keep telling Tank Davis and Devin Haney, stop going at it each other. No, they're going to allow them to be themselves. You could allow them to keep the fight up there. But behind the scenes, the management, see, what they're doing is they're building the fight just like they did with Errol Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford. Same thing. There has been cases in boxing, though, where they tried to build a fight and they kind of fumbled the bag. Meaning, like Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. They should have fought 7 years earlier. When they were building the fight, they were building it right. But during that time, a lot of pieces and a lot of things started to shift. Floyd Mayweather was switching over to Showtime boxing, a lot of things. And then these people didn't work with these people. So by the time the fight came to fruition, it stalled out. And that happens in boxing. What I think they're trying to do with Devin Haney and Tank Davis is the same exact thing. Because all these narratives that they're throwing around that Tank Davis is scared of Devin Haney, I don't buy that. I don't believe Tank Davis is scared of any man on the planet Earth. He's way too skilled and way too good to be scared of anyone. So I don't think it's that he's scared. And I don't think he's ducking Devin Haney. I think he's saving Devin Haney for that fight because the Ryan Garcia fight, although good, right? It didn't really build up to that where he wanted it to be, where he wanted to make that 30 or $40 million. Tank Davis. Now he's being offered his money, but now he's saying, wait a minute, if you're offering me that right now, what if I hold out just a little bit longer? Why would Tank Davis fight Conor Benn? He's not an American fighter. Conor Benn is not an American fighter. That's why he's jumping all over that fight, because that UK money out there, that's big money right there too. Then he could double back and fight Devin Haney. But I'm trying to tell you guys right now, right, that it has to be that the handlers are like, nah, bro, we're not going to put our fighters to take out our fighters. Nah. We going to beat everybody first, and then we going to fight each other. Because Tank Davis is kind of like the only fighter right now that's fighting everybody else but anybody in his weight division. You know? So it's like, look, I see what Tank Davis is doing. I do. I see it. I see where he put himself in a situation where he fought money fights. I see where that he was on schedule to fighting everybody else but U.S. fighters until he had to, with Ryan Garcia and Rolly. The Rolly situation was an in-house fight. It was kind of like Mayweather and them were going through their shit. Remember, they were going to try to teach Tank a little lesson, but at the same time, you know what I mean, provide an opportunity for the man, right? Okay. So I see that some of them fights in between had nothing to do with, contingent spot. It was just money. The other ones were actually focused on legacy, and what he's doing and what they want him to do is to get a gold medal, so to speak. These are gold medals in the sport of boxing. Those are our gold medals. You see, if we were viewing it that way, okay? So that's kind of what they want him to do, right? But I feel that Tank Davis should kind of focus on the people in his division. In fact, Shakur Stevenson announced his frustration with boxing. And Bob Arum himself came on and said, I understand the young man's frustration, and I'm not going to hold him to anything he said. Bob Arum said, I'm smart enough to know I've been around boxing long enough that when the young man is ready to come back, we got him. We understand that shit don't go down every time the way you want it to go. But, it goes to show that Shakur Stevenson wants it tomorrow. He wants it right now, today. He wants to be, he wants to go after it. And don't hold Shakur Stevenson to one performance. I'm not going to hold him to the other one. Upset I was. In the moment, yes. But let's not forget who Shakur Stevenson is, right? Okay. He was once praised with some of the greatest, and he still is. His name rings bells, Shakur Stevenson's. So look, every legend, every great fighter always has a lackluster performance, you know? So I'm not going to hold him to it. Did he get knocked out? No. Did he lose the fight? No. So I'm not going to hold him to that. Okay. Okay. So that being said, I think that Shakur Stevenson has a lot of you know, he's gonna have enough time to really soul search. There's plenty of fighters in his division. There's plenty of money to be made. He's still young enough. Allow him to go through whatever he's going through and then come back to the sport. We'll be right here, Shakur, right? Supporting you. All right. Because you're a great fighter. I want to see you again. Okay. All right. That being said, okay, Teofimo Lopez and Keyshawn Davis, right? They had a little exchange of words on the sideline. And mind you, I made a video on this, but I guess the video time's on it. So I guess it's going to be showing you tomorrow. So a lot of things I'm going to be talking about right now, you're probably going to see it in this video. But unfortunately, I needed to get this out now. So Keyshawn Davis and Teofimo Lopez with the post-fight interviews. They were promoting their fight. This recent upcoming fight right now, this Thursday on the 8th, right? Okay. So he asks him, yo, Tio, on the low. Now, sometimes, in the hood or like real dudes, we know it. When you don't want to cause a scene, you don't need to cause a scene, get rowdy in front of everybody to let me know me and you got a problem. And if you want to quietly walk over to the side of the building and handle it like men, go 5 strong to the mustache, we can do that. We don't got to let everybody else know. We don't need a show. I don't need you yelling at the top of your lungs to prove to everyone you bout it. That's not how you bout it. That's the fake way of being bout it. The real way of being bout it is you walk, you be quiet. You shock them. You tell them, yo, come here. Come here, let me talk to you. Hey, yo, what's that shit you was talking? Hey, yo, I'll punch the shit out of you right now. And he'll just be shy. He'll be standing there. No scene. You ain't calling nobody's attention. Nothing. Be like, yo, you want to slide over here real quick? Just me and you. And see where his heart's at. See if he's about it. Right? You know when a person is not about it, when they start getting rowdy and crazy. Oh, you want to fight? Throwing their hands up. Oh, yo, over here. Break this up. This guy wants to fight me. And then he's going to get all crazy when everybody gets in between. Right? You know those guys, right? They ain't really about that life. So Keyshawn slid onto him on the low on the platform. He figured it. If I ask him maybe in person, he might take it the wrong way. We might start fighting. I might fuck up my opportunity, right? Maybe if I ask him up on the stage, right, Tio won't get all crazy. So he let Tio know. He said, yo, Tio, yo, you know what I'm saying? It's just a question. Why you say my name? So Tio, let him know why you say Terrence Crawford's going to beat me. If you don't like me bringing up your name, keep my name out your mouth. So Keyshawn was checked on his check, right? So Keyshawn's like, I get it, but I felt some kind of way about this. So and then Tio, he tried to play what we gonna get into in a minute, that social media card. They take my words, switch it up type shit, right? But Keyshawn let him know, yo, I saw the video. And like, Tio's gonna bullshit you for just a little like this. Once he see like he said, oh, so you seen that? He said, listen, man, I ain't mean to disrespect you, right, young man? But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? The fight business, and we got promote shit, right? And they came to an agreement and respect was given. They laughed, and they're both gonna be fighting. Keyshawn Davis is fighting Pedraza, and Tio is coming up against Jermaine Ortiz. Okay. So then there was something else that Tio put his foot in his mouth, which I took it kind of personal, but at the same time, I reporting mine. I could see what he was trying to do. It's just that it came out really kind of like the wrong way. I can excuse Tio's ignorance to a certain degree, but he has to answer to some shit right now. Okay. First of all, he was trying to take a jab at the Puerto Rican fighter that's standing in front of him, which is Jermaine Ortiz, right? By doing so, he went and said that Puerto Rican fighters are sweet all around the board. Then the next day, when I guess he got a lot of criticism for it, and they didn't go check, but I'm pretty sure he did, because the next day he came in and he addressed it. He gets up on the podium, he goes, yo, I wasn't saying the legends. I'm saying right now, which that doesn't even make sense, right? Because what are you talking about? There's no Puerto Rican fighter right now doing it like the legends were. There's one in your weight division, Sabriel Matias. He's standing right in front of you. He's the IBF champion. We have 5 current Puerto Rican champions right now active in the sport of boxing. So what the fuck is Tio saying? See, that's the shit that pisses me off, because he knew he said some slick shit that came out wrong. But instead of just coming out and saying, like, yo, listen, I was trying to say some shit. I fucked up. I said some dumb shit. I apologize for that shit. But I just want to say only this Puerto Rican dude right here, I'm going to beat, because I beat him in the amateurs before. You see? Okay, so he needs to come out and say some shit like that. Okay, because as of right now, he just disrespected every Puerto Rican fighter that ever lived. That might not be good for you, Tio. You being a Latin man too, bro. That it just That's just like that kid from Kansas City that's on the card that had all the momentum in the interview going his way until he revealed that he was a 49ers fan. You might not want to. You might want to keep shit like that to yourself, homeboy. Your PR team should have told you that, right? So, look, fighters say some of the dumbest shit. I've heard a lot of fighters say some things out of their mouth over my time. And I get that fighters do say things in the heat of the moment. And I can see where one person is being racist or, doing something to get attention. You know what I mean? Tio being a Latin man, you know, but I think he did shit on Puerto Rican fighters. He has a Puerto Rican fighter in front of him, Jermaine Ortiz, my man, from this Puerto Rican. And I think I speak for all Puerto Ricans when I say, knock this motherfucker out, man. Man, I hope you teach him, Tio, a lesson and show him what Puerto Rican fighters can do. Come on, Ortiz. Come on, baby. You got to represent now, baby. I wanted you to win, but I even want you to win more now than ever. So, like, look, I can excuse Tio to a certain point, but he said what he said, man. And I know what he said. I saw the video and I saw his apology, right? His apology and the video didn't add up. They weren't in sync. Okay. So he meant what he said. He thinks they sweet. And we need to show him a little respect. Jermaine Ortiz, you have been assigned with the mission to take him out. Don't get emotional. Do what you was going to do. Just do it right, baby. And make sure you bring home the dub for us, baby. Come on. It's on you, Ortiz, the technician. It's time to show up, baby. They done called us out. All right. You in the front line. You on the front line. Go get him, boy. Get him. So, in other big news, right? Okay, we have the Tyson Fury debacle. Okay, with Usyk. Many people came on and said they didn't think that fight was going to happen, just like Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. None of us thought that fight was going to actually take place because it, in fact, was like 5 years too long in the making, right? Okay. Then they come on and they say that Tyson Fury sustained a cut in training leading into his fight. Fight fans, here at Round One Sports Talk, we don't just believe everything they tell us here. We check into shit. And we can tell or smell when shit isn't wrong. And I knew from the moment they said that was bullshit. You know what they went and did? Because I've checked, and I can't find it. They went and showed Tyson Fury's cut over his eye. But wait a minute. Isn't that the same locker room behind him? The same people in the back scene? And if you match that eye cut to the cut that he sustained in the other fight where he got cut. Remember that gas that he got, the picture where Tyson Fury got cut? Go look at that cut and the cut of the picture that they're putting out now. It's the same cut. It's, in fact, the same picture. There has not been any new pictures with a brand new cut on Tyson Fury's face. You know what that tells me? He didn't get a cut. You know what that also tells me? He needs more time. This is a ploy to buy more time. Off of that fight with Francis Ngannou, he sustained more injuries than what we thought. And I also believe that Tyson Fury is entering a point in his career where that he is getting much older. His body is not responding quite like it used to. So he's going to even need to put in double the work to get where he wants to be. He can't just get off the couch like he once did, hop in the gym and get right back to it. Okay. Uh Unfortunately, we all get old, you know, and I believe is that he needed more time. He needed a little bit more time to heal, from the damage he took in the Francis Ngannou fight. Even if he suffered a mild concussion, let's say, because he did get dropped in the fight, okay, and he did sustain, right? You can't go in the gym and start sparring off of that. It's going to take you, a month or so, 2 months to at least allow yourself to start sparring again. Okay. So you haven't even been sparring then. So you might have been staying kind of in shape, but you're not in fighting shape. And I believe that that's what's going on right now with Tyson Fury. I don't think that he was going to be ready. And Tyson and Usyk, is management team, they're not stupid. They knew that. And they were like, oh, we will have the fight in this time. And then Tyson Fury up one on them and said, okay, yeah, 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 to please the massive, because he owes these Saudis this fight already. Because that shit was sketched in stone. I think he already cashed that check. So unless he gives them a fight, they're going to sue him. So he went and bought himself some time. Oh, I got a cut. Because Tyson Fury is not going in there to lose. Tyson Fury is going in there to win. This is the last piece of the puzzle right here. It truly is. For all the times I've heard and seen Tyson Fury retire, he wins all four of these belts, he's retiring because this is what he wanted. This is his life's dream is all right here. You see? So, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think that Tyson Fury wins all these belts. I think he's gone from the sport. Yeah, I think so. There's no one else to fight. After who else is there to fight? Was he going to fight Dubois? There's not, let all these young boys throw those belts back into the ring and let all them young dudes fight over them. It'll bring up some excitement in the heavyweight division, So, but anyway, listen, fight fans, I wanted to drop down, what's up, guys? Teal was right. Teal is right. They don't have an actual great Puerto Rican fighter right now. Danny, my man, what are you talking about? I mean, define great. Subre Matias, it killed a man in the ring. I'll wait. He has the IBF title right now in Teal's weight division at 140. He's Puerto Rican, straight from the island, born and raised. Great. He's starting his legacy. He started late, in fact. Subre Matias started as a pro late due to his incarceration, Rocky Pass, but he started. Okay. Uh, so he's trying to do things. He wants to fight the T.O. fight. T.O. took Jermaine Ortiz rather than fighting him and unifying. You do know that, right? Okay. So as of Puerto Rican fighters right now, okay, so we don't have any great Puerto Rican fighters right now. Is that what you're saying? So our woman Puerto Rican champion, even though she's a woman, she doesn't count because she's got like 3 freaking divisions where she has like all the belts, right? Right? And she's a phenomenal Puerto Rican champion. In fact, she's probably going to go down as one of the greatest female champions of all time. And she's currently fighting right now. I'm just saying. How the fuck is Tio making any sense? We have right now in the sport of boxing 5 Puerto Rican champions that have real Puerto Rican belts in different divisions right now. How many champions of Tio's nationality are there right now then? Besides him. I'll wait. How many in the world right now has a real world title? As of right now, Puerto Rico has 5 real world champions. If we're not doing anything real good and we're not that good, how many people have world titles from his flag? I'll wait. Danny, please look that up for me. So what the fuck is he talking about, Tio? There are Puerto Rican champions. You know what the problem is right now? It's the advertisement of boxing, where we can view it. It's hard enough to view sports nowadays with all these fucking streaming apps and all these providers that you got to pay for every separate channel, that these boxers are not getting the notoriety they deserve. So sometimes people don't even know we have these people or these fighters. You see what I'm saying? But I know, you know, and I got, it's crazy that Tio says Puerto Rico doesn't have no great champions or no good fighters. Motherfucker, Subriel Matias is standing right next to you in your division at 140. He's right there. Puerto Rican fighter. In fact, you are currently fighting a Puerto Rican fighter. Now, great Puerto Rican fighters, as like a Felix Trinidad, Hector Camacho status, they got to build themselves there first. Xander Zion, kids like that, they're coming. They're coming. I'm waiting for them to start building their legacies, going up different weight divisions, like some of our great Puerto Rican champions. But our great Puerto Rican champions didn't have 8 fights, and they were considered the best Puerto Rican planet on the fucking planet. They had to establish themselves. And these fighters right now, that's exactly what they're doing right now. Our Puerto Rican fighters. That's exactly the position. They might not be considered like great yet, but shit, half of them that hasn't even a third of their career in, at least the good ones for us. So we're watching them evolve right now, and I'm gonna tell you right now, don't worry about it, Tio. By a grace of God, if you slide by the technician Ortiz, don't worry about it. Matias is right there too, bro. And one of these brothers is going to make you answer for that. I just hope that out of both of them dudes, as of right now, that it's Jermaine that does it. Oh, because that would put the icing on the cake, baby. That would put the icing on the cake. You making a statement like that, and now your next fight is against a Puerto Rican. I get it. I get what you were trying to do, but the way your delivery and what you said when it came out, then you try to backpedal. You see, that's not what you said in the second statement. The world knows what you said in the first interview. There wasn't no chopping of the words. It was a question and your respond. That's it. That's it. That's all that was there. I ain't seen no break in the film. Nothing. Okay? So he said what he said. See? But like I said, okay, by great standards, I don't think there's any great Puerto Rican champions right now. There's probably not one that has all 4 belts or 3 belts right now, but they're working on it. I'm going to tell you right now, Tio, hold on to your belt, because that Puerto Rican champion, Subriel Matias, he's knocking on your door. He might just come for yours too. You might not even have it. Him and his other Puerto Rican brother might be celebrating after this fight. We'll see tomorrow night, Tio. We'll see tomorrow night. But I guarantee, bro, one of these Puerto Rican fighters is going to make you eat them words, bro. Because what he tried to say was, we were all sweet from the beginning of time. That's what Tio actually said. He didn't say, oh, we don't have no good Puerto Rican champions right now. That's not what he said. That's what he said on the second time when he tried to clean it up. In the first interview, he said there was never, ever been a Puerto Rican fighter that can fight. Period. He said they all sweet. That's what he said in the first interview. The way he said it. I didn't say word for word the way he said it, but I basically broke it down what he was saying. You can go check it out. Okay. On the second one is where he tried to play that shit and said, no, I was saying right now there's no current Puerto Rican great champions. That's what he said on the second one. See? So, you know what? For right now, fuck Teal. But tomorrow, I'll love him again as a reporter. Um, I'm not gonna be biased. You know, motherfuckers gonna say shit. I could take Tio saying that about Puerto Rican dudes and still have love for him as covering the sport of boxing. I'm not that self-centered, insecure that I'm like gonna take that and say, "Oh, he was speaking about me." No, I'm not gonna go down that road, right? I'm gonna be competitive. I'm gonna soup up the moment. You know, I'm gonna boost up the crowd, but I still have love for Tio. You know, what I mean, shit talking aside, that's just shit talking. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's just shit talking. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna hold Tio like on the level of some racist shit. All right, let's just pump our brakes right there. Shit talking is shit talking, and some racist shit is racist shit. Okay, I see his competitive nature. He tried to say shots fired, baby. Shots fired. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm cool. You know, it's ain't no reason to fucking track him down. You know what I mean? You know, we're not on that level, but as far as, Tio, look, hey, Ortiz, baby, you have been assigned. This is your mission if you choose to accept it. Baby, get him. You know what I mean? So look, it's gonna be big tomorrow night. I'm definitely tuning in. Um, and yeah, I expect to see a good fight. There are a lot of great fights on that card. Keyshawn Davis is making an appearance against Pedraza. This will be Keyshawn Davis' biggest task. I mean, the young man is highly skilled. He's showing great promise and everything, but Pedraza has been in the ring with some good fighters, bro. Pedraza has been in with the light of Tank Davis, and great. I mean, what I'm trying to say is that Pedraza's total competition is way better than Keyshawn Davis' level of opposition. Oh yeah, Pedraza was a world champion. And so it's I mean, that fight right there will be for another version of an interim belt, you know, but it's good for I talk about this all the time, the interim belts type shit, right? I mean, there's a way out of it and there's a way in it. Okay. If you play your cards right with an interim belt, win it and vacate it. Win the interim belt, get yourself in a situation, right? Where that you start to talk to other sanctioning bodies to see if you can move your way up. Vacate that one because now the other sanctioning bodies are taking you serious. You're a champion level fighter, and they're gonna open more doors for you. But vacate that bitch. Vacate that interim belt. You want what you want is the top dog, baby, them supers. That's all you should want. So I mean, anyway, that's my opinion, bro. Winning an interim belt, personally, is just as good as winning a fucking real world title. Unfortunately, the reason why I don't advocate for it is because I don't ever want to push the narrative that they've always been pushing, that they are, in fact, official world champions. And that is not true. They do that to a lot of men and women. And on their day when they retire and they go to walk into the Hall of Fame and their record is pulled out, and the Hall of Fame is like, this is what we're going to put up regarding your career. The fighter says, wait a minute, I got 3 more world titles. And they go, no, you don't. Those were interim world titles, and we will give you acknowledgement for your interim world titles, but they will not be addressed as world titles. You've only got that many world titles, whatever the amount would be, you know. And then fighters are shocked. And they've been told this whole time by their promoter, everyone else, no, that's a real world title. And it's fucked up. It's kind of fucked up because I've actually witnessed and seen champions that had interim belts when they ended their career and they went to look themselves up. They weren't acknowledged as a world champion. And the hurt, they were like, nah, this is, bro, I'm trying to tell you, So anyway, um, yeah, just wanted to get on and share some things with you guys. What do you guys think about all this shit with Tank Davis, Devin Haney? You know, I see it, I view it differently. I'm seeing it as the business side. I think that, you know, the managers and the handlers are not going to tell Tank Davis and Devin, hey, listen, no, you don't need to tell them anything. Just let them be themselves. Fighters are going to be fighters. They're going to create the hype. They're going to create the moment, So just allow them to be themselves. And in the back scenes, keep denying the fight. Oh, Bill Haney. Yeah, bro, we're not going to fight you right now, Bill. Why? Because the guy's even further behind than us. You, Bill, and Javante Davis, Calvin Ford, the people that are behind them, like in the suits and ties, are like, yo, bro, you do realize they're both American fighters, right? You do realize that we're on the same team. I don't care if they get along or not. They represent United States of America, and we have not had a heavyweight champion in quite some time. The champions that we do have right now, we need to maintain them and keep them, not take each other out. So I don't care what Bill Haney and you're doing, right? As long as both of them have belts right now, those are two more American champions. But you can put them against each other, knock each other out, and then you only have one. Right now, we have two between the two of them. Build the fight up, beat everybody else, then we'll meet. Smart business. Meanwhile, Tank Davis, Devin Haney get all the criticism for the fight not happening when you think it should happen. But all this is just more money. Look what they did so far. Look how big the fight was before the Saudis threw their hat in the ring, right? They were already building it to be that, right? Here comes the Saudis, and they just killed their price. These guys were probably up to like 18, 20 million. Devin Haney and Tank Davis. They were like, yeah. And the Saudis said 40. They were like, whoa, 40. Wait, Tank Davis. Don't sign anything yet. Devin, chill. Chill. If they throw in 40 like that on the first offer, they telling you they bring you to the Ferraris. Wait. I know it's more money than what we were building it to be. Now what if we can get more? Hold up. Tell them we ain't fighting right now. I want to fight Conor Benn. Not an American fighter. Right? Because it don't make no sense that Conor Benn is way bigger than Devin Haney, but you're going to say that Tank Davis is scared of Conor Benn? Bro, he ain't scared of Conor. I mean, you're saying that Tank Davis is scared of Devin Haney, but he's going to want to fight Conor Benn that's 170 pounds? Tank Davis ain't scared of nobody. They're just not allowing him to fight Devin Haney right now because they're starting to see the same thing I'm seeing. Wait a minute. You offered me $40 million and we were building this fight amongst ourselves before you guys came here. And we were at 20 and we were like, we're about to fight. And y'all threw 40, bro. Whoa, hey, whoa. Then you offered the Japanese superstar fucking 69 million, huh? Then you give Joshua $50 million. And that was for no belts. You mean to tell me if I fight Devin Haney, you want to give me hope? The money got to go up. That's it. And that's what they doing. That's what they doing. That's all they doing. So I get it. I get it. But before y'all start buying into that narrative and start dogging Tank Davis and thinking for just one split second that Tank Davis is actually scared of Devin Haney, be fucking for real, bro. That's a fucking professional world champion fighter, bro. You mean to tell me you would actually buy into the fact that he's scared of who? Who the fuck is Tank Davis would ever be scared of? Tank Davis ain't scared of nobody, bro. He ain't scared of Devin Haney. It can't be that, bro. I can't call Tank Davis a duck. I can't. He ain't nobody's duck. There has to be a bigger thing going behind the scenes. There just has to be. And I have to be right on this. That's what's going on. You know? So anyway, fight fans, look, let me know what you think. You know, I can't wait for this fight tomorrow with Ortiz and Tio, because fucking Tio, right? What he said, he fucking Tio's a genius, right? Because what he said, right? Doesn't it have us talking? Didn't it spice things like a spicy meatball? Huh? Huh? Didn't it just make everything that much more? You know what I mean? It is what it is. I love fucking fighting, boxing. yo, but I even love more watching that guy that I wanted to get knocked the fuck out. You know what I mean? Like when Tank fought Rolly. Rolly had a big fucking mouth and no skills for me. I don't give a fuck if you like him or not. He's exciting. He's electric. I give him props. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't like the fact that leading into the fight, they actually had a fighter such as skilled as Gervonta Tank Davis. The fucking, like, at one point in they were saying that Rolly might be the favorite, and the money started coming in on Rolly. Like, they convinced the world that much that Rolly had of a chance. And we all really knew, like, this motherfucker don't got a chance against Tank. We all knew that. Like, the real fight fan, we like, nigga, Tank's gonna rock this dude. Bro, they sold that fight so well to these people. People was dropping 50, 60, 20 bands on Rolly, just giving away their money. That's, you betting with your heart, not with your senses. It's your favorite team. You got your heart in it. You placing bets, you emotionally. You got to take your heart out the equation and see what's really just going on. Like, no matter what, he wasn't going to beat him. But anyway, fight fans, listen, I love chopping it up with you guys. You know how we do here at Round One Sports Talk. We always bring in the hottest news, the latest news. And, listen, please like the video. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. And like always, I'm on to the next one. After this one, we're going to make another video and chop it up here at Round One Sports Talk. Peace, fight fans.